Hello everybody and welcome to DC Fine Art. Today we're going to be doing a final review for the Beam paints, and these are watercolors. I went ahead and created this cute little fish and had these two tubes of paint that pour out, and I just thought it was just really cute. Plus that it was really fun to work with. So let's go ahead and cut the chit chat. Let's turn this around. Let's get through this speed painting and just kind of tell you how things went, how I created this painting, and then get to the final review. Also, remember to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment or a share. Any of those things helps this channel grow. So let's go ahead, turn this around, and let's get started. All right, so here I'm working on more of the metallic kind of look to these tubes of paint, and I just mixed pretty much every color that I had. I had mixed a lot of the reds, blues, yellows, and a little bit of greens in there, especially that wintry night, in order to make that darker color. The oranges, I mixed the yellows and the reds, and it came out super bright, and I absolutely love the way it looks. I did use the titanium white, or at least that white. I don't think it's trillium white is what it's called, and I used it in some areas that I wanted to add just a little bit more of a lighter tone in there, or add a little bit of a highlight. It's not too bright, but it definitely adds that little touch that's needed. These colors blended so nicely, and it just looks very vibrant, which I absolutely love. So very easy to work with. All right, so now that you've seen the speed painting, which I hope you guys like that, I would like to go ahead and go over some of the things that I noticed, or some things that that happened whenever I was working with these watercolors. So, when working on these, I noticed that they are kind of like stones is what they feel like. They're really kind of hard, like chalky hard. As you can tell, it doesn't really come off on your finger if you touch it, so that's cool. But usually whenever I work with watercolors, or at least other ones, I'll really scrub into it and try and get, oops, that just rolled away on me. Sorry about that. And I'll scrub into it pretty good just to kind of see how much it actually eats away at the watercolor. And I noticed whenever I did that, it really didn't take too much away from it. I know I used a lot here. Has a little hole that's kind of dipped in that, but it kind of had a little bit of a dip in there anyway. But I could just notice that these will last quite a while. So that's a really big plus, especially if you're paying so much per piece for these, then you really want them to last a while. You don't want them to just completely like dissolve and go away after just a couple paintings. So rest assured these will last a little while too, because I did scrub on them and they did really well. The other thing is they mixed really good. I mixed them in a separate little palette, a little porcelain palette, and I created this darker color here just by kind of mixing some of these colors together. I got the really dark color because I did have this extra one, the Wintry Night, and this one really helped to kind of make my tones darker to get this dark blue kind of color. So this one here came in handy. Now, if you're using a lot of water on these, they are wrapped in like a cloth, like waxy kind of linen is what it feels like. So if you use enough water and use these for a little bit, it will get a little soggy and a little soft, because I picked it up and I was like, whoa, this feels really soft around the edges. Got to be careful. But when it dried right back up, and now it feels the exact same as when I got them. So just a little note on that. Other than working with these, the other thing I noticed too is just how bright these are. I know I said that in my first video on letting you guys know just how vibrant these colors were. They were really pretty. Now, see this orange? It didn't come with an orange. I just mixed the red and the yellow together to create the orange, but you can just see, just by creating these two colors and mixing them together, that is a really vibrant orange. And that came out of this here, because here I got the chart, and as you can see, these are the colors. Looky how, oh, looky, I don't even know if I, looky, usually I don't say it that way. I don't know why that came out like that, but you could just look and see just how bright that orange is. And it is super vibrant. And I mixed this red with this yellow to create this bright orange. Very, very nice. I love the colors and it blended really, really nice. Now, what's really cool is, I don't even know where to put this anymore. The darker color here, since I did use this Wintry Night and it does have a little bit of like a gold sparkle in it, it does actually sparkle in the darker colors. So if I turn it a certain way, and I can actually see it here, but it's got a little bit of a gold kind of shimmer to the darker areas, which is really kind of nice because some of these areas that I did have some of the gold in it can sparkle in some of these darker areas. Now, when I used a lot of water and then put the little droplets in it, it did spread out really, really nicely. So that is also nice. There really wasn't too much that I can say that was really bad about these. I mean, really, it worked really, really well. I didn't have no issues and it just looks really pretty. I really enjoyed these. So my question to myself is basically, or a question you could ask me is, would I actually purchase these again? And I would say absolutely I would, but I probably will not. I'm actually going to purchase these probably not from Blicks, but I'm actually going to go to their website because I was doing some looking around at these and I did find like a website for them, Beams Paints website. And when I went on there, I noticed that they had free shipping. So that was kind of nice for me. I live in the US, but shipping is actually a big deal. And if I went to Blicks, I would usually have to pay shipping and usually pretty like $6 or whatever it is. I don't even know how much they are for shipping, depending on how much you get, I guess. But if I go on like their site, they had free shipping. So I can order like a single one just like this and order just one and they would ship it with free shipping. So that is super, super nice. You don't have to like order a certain amount before you get free shipping. So I most likely will go ahead and give that a try and actually order it directly from the company itself and just see how it goes as far as like how long it takes to receive the paints. That could be a thing too, where it may take longer, even though it's free shipping, it may take longer to receive your paints rather than going to Blicks and get them so much quicker. And if you're wanting to pay the shipping on that, it might be just like what I consider like a convenience fee of having it, shipped to your house quicker than ordering it directly from the company. But I have not tried that yet. So I will be giving that a try and ordering it directly from the company just to kind of see how long it takes to get the paints. But they did have free shipping on it, so that is a plus. Anyways, I do want to apologize. I know that I had one person who made a comment on a longer video a long time ago that said that I need to stop repeating myself a lot and that I do it a lot and they do not like me repeating. I just want to apologize to anybody who catches me repeating. I am known to do that for all my life, and it's something that would be really, really hard for me to change. I have actually, I get told by my kids and my husband, everybody, I repeat a lot, and I just want to apologize to everybody for that. The only thing is that if you don't catch everything that I say, and I do repeat myself, for those that don't catch everything, it might be a plus for you guys because I'll repeat it again. But those of you who catch every single word and catch me repeating and you absolutely don't like it, I just want to apologize for that ahead of time. I can't help it. And yeah, I listen to my videos and I definitely look through and edit them before I publish them. And yeah, I can't even hear myself do it. I mean, I do it and I don't notice it. So I'm sorry to that person who made that comment. I apologize for that, but there really ain't much I can do about that. So I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. And if you guys have any other questions that you want to ask about this that maybe I didn't answer, please let me know. Please leave a comment and ask a question. I'll be happy to help you. And also, this business here is a family-owned business, so it's really kind of nice. They make these by hand, so each one of these are handmade, which is really super nice. They got them tested by a third party, and they are light fast, which is all A pluses for me, because I definitely want to use these in order to sell my artwork, because that's what I love to do, and it fits perfectly for me. But other than that, yeah, if you got any questions, let me know. Remember to leave a like, share, subscribe, or leave a comment. Any of those things definitely helps this channel grow. And I guess until next time, bye you guys.